Hey guys, this is Victoria. I'm going to be talking to y'all about gerunds and gerundives and about the formation of adverbs. So, y'all should have these papers right here, like the gerunds and gerundive and the formation of adverbs paper. I should have handed that out to y'all. If I didn't, y'all go get them from me right now or something. So first I'm going to be talking about gerunds. And gerunds are verbal nouns, and they're very basic entries, and they form gerund in the genitive singular. So as I have here, very basic, for example, amo, amare, which is you take off the re and add ndi, which is turned into amandi. And whenever you add amandi to the little gerundive chant, you get amandi, amando, amandum, amando. Just translated of loving, for loving, in order to love, and by loving. So basically just of, for, in order to, by is the translations, and then loving, and then to, love, loving. So just basically how you would normally translate a sentence or anything like that. And that's what a gerund is. And now gerundives are verbal adjectives, and one really cool way to remember the difference between a gerund and a gerundive is a gerundive has an ive at the end, and so does an adjective. And so while a gerund is a verbal noun, a gerundive is a verbal adjective. So as I wrote on y'all's paper and here, a gerundive is a verbal adjective. The iv makes it able to distinct, a good distinction or a good way to tell which one's the verbal adjective and which one is the verbal noun, because a gerund doesn't have iv at the end, while a gerundive does, and so does adjectives. So also the gerundive formula is the second principal part minus the re plus indus aum, and except in third io and fourth, which have indus aum. So here y'all can see gerundive formula, second principal part minus the re plus indus aum, except for the third io and fourth, which have indus aum. So that's just remember that, because I don't want y'all getting to the test and be not even know that they're different in the third io and fourth, because that would be bad because you'd miss it. And also gerundives have the us aum, and one way I like to remember the us aum is the little declension thing. So usio umo, ai ma, umio umo, us aum. And that's one way I love to remember it, because it's so much easier. I mean you know what us aum means, but that just whenever I write all that out, it just makes me happy. And also there's passive paraphrastics, and a passive paraphrastic is basically a gerund with the form of soon. So, and it's translated must be. So if you are translating a sentence and you see a gerundive plus a form of soon, you know that it's a passive paraphrastic and you must translate it must be. One way to determine the difference between a gerund and a gerundive, which can help because they both sound a lot alike, is that gerund is a much smaller word than gerundive, and gerund is a very basic form. So, because all you do is take off the re and add the ndi and then just do the little chant. While gerundive, it's a really bigger word than gerund, and you have to do a lot more. You have to take the second principal part minus the re plus indus aum, and then if it's third io or fourth, you have the like you have to add gerundives instead of just gerundives. That's just like a cool way to like tell the difference and stuff, because gerund is more simpler, gerundive is bigger, more complex. So what you have to do with gerundives are more complex than with the gerunds. And so that's basically what I have to say about gerunds and gerundives. So now, getting with the formation of adverbs. I'm going to be also showing y'all the adjective parts, just because I feel like it's easier to see what's going on, like whenever you see the adjectives first. So my formation of adjective, I have positive adjectives, comparative adjectives, and superlative adjectives, and then I change them into adverbs. So with the positive adjective, I'm showing the first and second declension of longus and then the third declension celer celeris, which is quick. And then adverb, I'd get longe and celeriter. So notice whenever it's us you add the e, the longi, but if it's celer celeris, you add iter. Or like eris, you add the iter, which would be translated quickly, and the adjective is quick. And so that's the positive adverb and adjectives. And so whenever you go to comparative, it's longior, longius, celerior, celerius. And celerior, celerius is translated quicker. And whenever you make the adverb, all you do is take the second principal part and you just add that. So it would be longius, celerius, which would be translated more quickly. And notice like you just took off like the IOR and just added the IUS, IOR, IUS. Longius, celerius. And so that's basically all you have to do for the comparative adjectives. And superlative adjectives, it's longissimus celerimus which is translated quickest. And then the adverb is longissime and celerime, which is translated most quickly. And just like remember, positive, it's like quick. It's not the quickest, it's not quicker than anything, it's just quick. And the adverb, it's quickly, like it's quick, but it's quickly, it's not the quickest, it's just quickly and stuff. While comparative, you're comparing something, so it's quicker for the adjective and more quickly for the adverb, because you're comparing it to something, you're saying that it's more quickly than something else. While superlative, it's the super, it's the best, it's like the main deal. You'll have quickest for the adjective and most quickly for the adverb, because it's like super, it's like the best there can be, so it's the est or like the most or whatever. And also for the formation of adverbs, you have to know the adverbs of degree, which are tom, tot, teles, tantus, ita, which I have here, and which should be on the paper that I gave to y'all right here. So that's basically all I have to say about gerunds and gerundas and the formation of adverbs. So I hope y'all learned from this video. And yeah, bye.